Hey everybody, Rambling Mike here. Going to share with you today on Five of Cups. I'm glad you tuned in one more time. Did you bring your journal? I brought mine. Here's my page on Five of Cups. You know, the old river of tears. That's what we're going to talk about today. The fives. More contrast, but contrast is our friend. It truly shows us what we don't want so that we can distract from that and set our intentions on what we do want. Appropriately, I wore Eddie today. Eddie, to me, always looks like he's been at the River of Tears, but many pictures of Eddie from Iron Maiden looks like he's coming out from River of Tears as well, huh? Brought some of my favorite tarot cards for Five of Cups today to share with you, just to get the flavor of Five of Cups here. And when I read out of the books in a little bit, you can look at the cards and all of that and share some of them with you today. What do we got here? Oh yes, this is the Anna Kay. The Anna Kay Five of Cups. You can definitely see him right there looking at the old broken cups down there. But we have our three cups right over here. 1, 2, and then there's a third one up there. Oh, by the old golden arch right over there. The old sunny, shiny world that, he needs to get up and go through that archway right there to the, where the sun's shining. What we got here? Oh, yeah, 8 coins. Tattoo tarot. Of course, most of my stuff's modified and trimmed. There they are, the old spilled cups right there. The 2 cups behind her with the roses in them, all glowing and shiny, but she's not paying attention to that at all. I see a castle off in the distance over there for her as well. An old candle lit by the window, but focused on the old spilled cups. What do we got here? Oh, yes, this is my Night Sun Tarot. It's very interesting. It has the 3 cups up on top of a shelf up there. They're definitely leaking. They're definitely spilling. But this character has the 2 cups in his hand. I like it. It's like, he's realized that, oh, these are my 2 cups. They're still very valuable to me. I'm going to pick them up. He's got a little halo over him. He's coming out of it. That's what I see with this old rendition of Five of Cups. And they always got a little different flavor to them. This is Five of Cups from the Before and the After Tarot. Fun decks. This one is the before, a moment before Five of Cups, and you see the little kitty cat right there. He's coming in, spilling the cups. I guess he's supposed to represent an old tiger or something. The character's just kind of looking at him like, my cups always get spilled. I wonder why. And then this is after the Five of Cups. I love these 2 decks. I'm studying them so I can play with them. It's just like this guy in the river behind him, He's still focused on the 3 spilled cups. And there's somebody in the river right there. They'll be like, help me, help me. But he's too wrapped up in his own little stuff, to help anybody or anything around him. I like these before and afters. Here we go, City of Prague. I love it. Got the big old stone statue right there, boy. The spilled cups in front of him. The 2 cups are definitely behind him, but he's just like paralyzed by the whole situation. This is the Gilded Tarot. Modified, of course. And there he is, just in total grief about the 3 cups that are spilled. And the 2 cups are clearly behind him. This one is really good. It is the Tarot Apocalyptus. And you can clearly see her grief, the anguish, the crying, the 3 cups spilled, and that one that I just dropped right there, because you know I'm not professional, never tried to be, is my Starman, and it's very interesting too. You see the 3 spilled cups, they all have red in them right there. And the 2 cups are in the river of tears, and there's a hand sticking up out of the river of tears, trying to grab those cups, but definitely down in that old river of tears. Has the crying eyes right here. Love this deck. And of course, my favorite, the Tarot Illuminati. Shows our character focused on the 3 spilled cups, the 2 cups of bliss and happiness, joy are behind him. He is supposed to turn around and pick up that bliss and not focus on the spilled cups, to quit putting energy into that. And pick them up and go over this bridge. It's clearly right here in this picture. And go over to that castle right there, that high vibration world. And fly high once again. Now, I'm going to read out some books right now. And the nice thing about it is you can pause these videos and write in your journal and anything else that you would like to do. Here we go. The color of the man's cloak suggests sadness, distrust, and gloomy thoughts. The 3 overturned cups beside him are vanquished opportunity, lost friendship, and former affections. The cups spill out what is lost. This image leads to repentance and reflection on the past, to understand one's mistakes, understand one's regrets and remorse that stem from not having acted differently. I like that in the before right there. He should shoo that kitty off. No, you can't spill my cups. The 2 standing cups are choices available to the individual. The man has not seen these opportunities. Perhaps he fails to understand that there are several worlds full of possibilities that remain. But because they are behind the man, he does not feel or sense their presence. The acute sense of loss and his desperate need leads him to pessimism and resignation. The real opportunity to overcome the situation is recognizing there is a choice, being aware of it. The bridge is a symbol of passage and possibility. It will allow the traveler the opportunity to move forward and leave the memories behind. That's really good. And this is all, I've showed this before, but this all comes out of these books put out by Los Cabero. There's 3 of them. They're worth every penny. This one is Tarot Fundamentals, what I'm sharing out. And as time goes on, I'm going to share out all these books and put together many videos like this. All right, traditional interpretations of the 5 of Cups in the upright position. This card represents loss, yet something remains. 3 are lost, but 2 have been spared. It is a card of inheritance. That's interesting. Heritage and transmission. Sorrow from that which you have received. Isn't that interesting? Vain regret. Addictions. Addictions to thoughts, to people, to substance, and to behaviors. A little more on the upright. grief at loss, mourning an ending, despair, loss of a loved one, emotional hurt, knowing that grief serves a purpose, respecting the grief and loss of another, sadness being temporary. That's nice. Funerals and funeral rites, a period of mourning for a person, a phase of life, being stuck in grief, dwelling on the past, being unable to move forward, self-destructive behavior caused by grief. All right, a couple of interpretations for Five of Cups in the reverse. Grief as a healing process, making a time and place for grief, moving out of a time of mourning. Lineage, kinship, and nostalgia, overcoming an addiction and forward movement. That's all very positive. A couple of buzzwords for Five of Cups reversed. Moving on, acceptance, forgiveness, all very positive. One of the rare cards that are a high vibration in the reverse with the tarot. All right, where are we at right here? I think we are up to buzzwords, aren't we? Got a lot of them here for you. So you can pause your little video and all that kind of stuff. Let's go through some buzzwords right here. I got a lot of them for the upright. Five of Cups, here we go. Shortages, difficulties, regret, guilt, pessimism, self-sacrifice, disappointment, disillusionment, vain regret, sorrow, sadness, addictions, despair, fear, refusal, grief, loss, sadness, pain, hurt, depression, anguish, bereavement, imbalance, letting go, unpredictable emotions, emotional upheaval. Whew. All right. Astrologically, Five of Cups is Mars in Scorpio. And the Golden Dawn's name for Five of Cups is Lord of Loss in Pleasure. All right. My little poem. Comes out of this little gem right here. Comes in the Tarot Illuminati kit. It's written by Kim Huggins. It's like Five of Cups talking to us. It's fun. Here we go. Five of Cups, the River of Tears. When your heart is open to another, you become vulnerable. When you open your life to another, you expose your weakest spot. Sooner or later, you will lose them. Everything we love eventually turns to dust, and we are left behind to mourn for our loss. I knew this. I knew it well, and yet I still let myself love, still immersed myself in the joys of life with another, the highs and the jubilation, the excitement. They all seem like cruel comparisons. now allowing my pain to be all the greater. I am distraught, still with love, yet also with anguish. How can the world be so cruel as this? Nothing lasts forever, not even the pain. And in time, even the sorrow will pass as a shadow into my past, and I shall love again. But now I grieve. Now I mourn my loss. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. 5 of Cups, the River of Tears. Hope you guys are enjoying these. I know I am. Namaste, my friends. Love and light. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.